and Coach Pierce, head coach of EOU Volleyball. They're coming off of a 1-1 weekend win at Evergreen State last Friday and a 5-set loss at Northwest on Saturday. And Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
And we moved this time slot so you guys could be down here, and we appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Now, Friday, Coach, you picked up win number 9 at Evergreen in a sweep, but they played well. And ninth place team in this league, that's got to say something with how tough this league is.
Yeah, this league is really, really tough, and I'm starting to learn that because I'm going, oh, they're the last in the conference, and it was still a hard game for us. We beat them in 3, but it wasn't easy. We also didn't have our best game ever. So we didn't get into rhythm very well, but this is a really hard conference.
Now Saturday, Northwest, that's one. You guys were up 2-1, and then the Eagles stormed back and took the last 2 sets. Talk a little about how tough that match was and what Northwest did that night.
Their gym was very hard to play in. It's a really small gym where everything echoes really, really loud. So I can't stand there and coach during the game. They can't hear me. And they had a lot of a lot of people in their crowd that were cheering really loud, which made it a really, really hard gym to play in. But it was a great team. I'm surprised they don't have more wins than they do, actually. They are a really good team, and they didn't have anything go wrong on their side. And we just really struggled in the last game getting into a rhythm, even getting the ball back on our side. So that was a tough one.
Now it's halfway through the Cascade Collegiate Conference schedule. You and Northwest now both tied in that key 4th spot. Top 4 teams make the postseason. What have you picked up so far at the halfway point in the conference?
Well, we've gone on the road a lot and played the harder teams on the road. So the second half of our season should go better since we'll play these tough teams at home now. But I've just realized how hard this conference really is, and there isn't a single easy game that we'll have all year long. And we've played everyone so far, and none of the games have been easy. But we're looking forward to playing Southern and College of Idaho and Northwest in our gym now.
Yeah, you mentioned it's been a while. Your last home match was actually way back on September 18th, and it was a win over Warner Pacific. You got Oregon Tech and Southern Oregon coming to LeGrand this weekend. How does it feel to have another home match finally?
Oh, it feels good. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice to sleep in our own beds before playing in our own gym and having the students here. Finally, we haven't had our student population at our games yet because they haven't been in school. So we're really looking forward to these 2 home games.
Now that you're in the second half of the season, you've already played everybody once. Oregon Tech on Friday is 10-11 overall, 2-7 in league play. You guys beat them already this year, a 5-set thrilling match where Caitlin Duncan set a new school record with digs, tied the conference record. What's Oregon Tech bringing on Friday night?
Well, they've changed a lot since we've played them, and they've mixed around who their hitters are and where they're playing, and they're a lot taller than we are. They run a similar offense as we do, and they're a good team. We should be all right in our home gym, but it's going to be a battle. All of the games will be.
Now, Southern Oregon will bring a top 15 national ranking to EOU on Saturday night. They're undefeated in conference play at the moment. They still have to play College of Idaho on Friday night. But it's going to be a beach-themed night at Quinn Coliseum on Saturday. Just a whole lot going on. Dare I say this is the biggest match you guys have at home this season?
It is. That's right. It is the biggest match. Southern is a great team. They're just a really fun team to play against, a fun team to watch. And we took them to 4 games at their home, which was the first time anybody in the conference had done that this year up until that game. And we hope to get them while they're here at our home now.
Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck, and thanks for coming by today.
Thank you.
Again, this Friday and Saturday, EOU volleyball will be the only home event. It'll be OIT on Friday night and Southern Oregon on Saturday night. We'll go ahead and bring Coach Ben Welch up. Coach Welch chowing down right now, having this lunch special down here at Benchwarmers. Coach Welch and the EOU cross-country programs had a great weekend. Saturday had a very successful meet in Salem at the Charles Bowles Invite. And, Coach, you got to be pretty pleased with how your runners ran on Saturday.
Yeah, they did a nice job. That's a kind of a big, intimidating meet, and they actually really handled it pretty well.
The men placed fifth, and they were led by DJ Flores, who had a 12th place finish out of 290 runners. Talk a little about where the guys are at right now.
I was actually considering there was about a half a mile of the first mile that was not real well executed. They actually put themselves in a little better position than it looked like the day of. When you have 290 people there, if you're out a little slow, it looks like you're buried under a landslide. So there's 25 complete teams in that thing. So they handled it real well. They got out a little bit too far back, and they didn't panic, which is something that we talked about doing. And they pressed real well to kind of make up ground. We didn't quite catch a few teams. It really felt like we should have been second or third in it. We weren't all that far out. So, but like DJ, I mean, his run was a very good run. I almost left him home because he had been fighting the bug that's going around. So he didn't really want anything to do with that. So we didn't discuss it too much in length. But for him to run as well as he did, that's a freshman all-time record. It's among the top 10 fastest times we've ever had here. To finish that high in that race is pretty impressive. So it's almost 40 seconds faster than he ran there last year. So
now talk about impressive here. Carly Coffey named the Cascade Collegiate Conference Women's Runner of the Week for the third time this season. In fact, every time she's ran so far, the following Monday she's been named the Conference Runner of the Week. How proud of you? How proud of her are you? And have you seen this kind of start by an individual so far at EOU while you've been here?
No, no, we've never had anybody start out of the gate that hot. So, and the nice thing about Carly is a very good big meet competitor. So sometimes when you have people start real fast in the season, you worry about them fizzling out a little bit. But she just does so many things well that she, if barring any unforeseen circumstances, she's going to be a force to be reckoned with at the national meet. She's just absolutely tearing it up right now. So
Carly, only a sophomore, she finished fourth in that meet?
Yep, yeah. So, and she actually, they run two sections of that. They run an NCAA section, and then they run an NAI Community College Club and Unattached. And the time she ran actually would have been right at fourth in with the Division I runners as well. So
now you got a whole meet coming up next. That'll be also on October 16th, a busy day at EOU as part of homecoming. It's the EOU Open. Talk a little bit about the advantages of hosting a meet.
And mostly just not having to travel. That's one of the big things. We run a short course. We run a little shorter distance. Women typically run 5,000 meters. We'll only run 3,000. Men typically run 8,000. We'll only run 5,000 for them, that's what they're used to running in high school. So it's a good chance for them to come back and measure themselves against a shorter distance a little bit. A lot of it is that this will be a pretty small meet. We'll have some NNU folks there, some club and unattached people. But it gives us a chance to work on some specifics in a fairly low-key format. I mean, we get after it, but it's a chance to kind of take a little bit of pause in the travel schedule and focus on pushing through the first, 3/5 in the women's race and 5/8 in the men's race. Kind of get aggressive in the middle of the race. So
now you've been here. This is 20th year.
Yeah,
20th year. You guys had the EOU Open here for a while. Do you have a favorite memory from this whole meet?
Yeah, the year we went 1 through 7 on Boise State's men. That was back in about 99 or 2000, somewhere along in there. That was a lot of fun.
Now, who will be at the meet coming up here October 16th?
Mostly it'll be Northwest Nazarene. Will have a small crew over. They're splitting their squad that week. We'll probably have a few Treasure Valley folks. They're kind of doing the same thing. Typically we have their full squads, but